We are live in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona on a Monday night, December 16th, 2024. And it's your good friend, it's your pal, it's your compadre. Hey, it's TC, everybody, come on. How you doing? Rock and roll. To my right is the fabulous and multi-talented Amanda. Yep. And then to my right is the tired, but yet fabulously entertaining and multi-talented. I can't remember what I said before. Casey. So she's tired, like a good Aussie song. There's a headlight shining right at your back of your head. Is it really that time of the day? That person must not have auto lights on or something, because it's shining. It's blinding me. I'm blinded by science, like Thomas Dolby. Here we are back here for the last leg of the 12 Grails of Christmas. Tonight we've got a couple Queensryche gems. I've got Empire and I've got Operation Mindcrime, both original presses from 1990 and 1988 respectively. They are not U.S. presses. They're actually presses out of Europe in 1990 and 1988. But they're still quite sublime in my humble opinion. So, and then we got a bunch of new vinyl, and then we've got a lot of other there's a lot of really cool stuff in here. There's a lot of movie soundtracks, and there's just actually a lot of movie soundtracks, including the Bodyguard soundtrack. So that's super cool in my humble opinion. And then we've got a little bit smaller than normal of the Encore crate, and then, like I said, new vinyl. So that's coming up here. And then top of the hour, we'll be featuring the Queensryche albums. I've also got a Slaughter record, Stick It To You, with the extra album included, which is Stick It To You Live as well. So that's cool. And what else I got? I got Whitesnake, the 1987 record. Beautiful. Beautiful. I do not understand why that record is not in print, but it is not in print. So, and if you still need copies of Van Halen or Motley Crue, or God help us, Big Brother and the Holding Company, and obviously if you need copies of Bob Dylan records, we probably still got some Bob Dylan records. I don't think we sold out of all of our Bob Dylan records. We did sell out of Drowning Pool. I think the album is Sinner, which Estes picked up, I think. I'm curious if anybody else is interested. I don't have any more copies of Drowning Pool, but I'm interested to see if you guys are interested in Drowning Pool, and see if I can acquire some more copies. That's the one with bodies. Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. Now, that was just a really poorly timed single that came out from Drowning Pool just before the events of 9/11 back in 2001. So, it's like, whoa. But if you go back and you ignore what happened on, you can't ignore what happened on September 11th, 2001. But if you put that aside and just concentrate on the music, it's a really good record. And a lot of people love that record from Drowning Pool. So if you're interested in Drowning Pool, that would be cool. Was the chat not showing up? Maybe it wasn't. So, and I need to log in or something because my chat is gone and Amanda has disappeared on us. So I will vamp for a little while before we get started tonight. I might have to actually get out of here. So I'm going to jump out of here. So Casey, you need to entertain everybody for the moment because I need to log back in on my Gouda Peter here.
So far, can they still hear you if you're talking?
Well, they can't hear you probably. I mean, they can hear you a little bit, so I'll have to repeat what you're saying.
Well, right now I'll just tell you that Jorge and Adam and Rebecca are all interested in the Drowning Pool.
Oh, okay, there you go. So Jorge, Adam, and Rebecca, you said, right, are all interested in Drowning Pool. So I'll try to get some more copies of that in. That kind of flew out the door like I thought it should. And on, was it Friday or Saturday? Maybe it was Friday. The young ladies in Destiny's Child found a new home. So there you go. That worked out all right. And so that's good. So I guess technically we're 8 for 8 on the records as far as when it comes to. There you go. Now I can see my chat again. Thank you. There's Amanda. So I had to vamp for a little bit, Amanda, because my chat had disappeared on me.
Oh, no.
And has the chat disappeared again? Oh, okay.
No, I have
It keeps
it.
disappearing.
Yeah, it's on my.
Oh, okay.
On my
There it is.
stream.
Okay, well, that's good enough. So, all right, as long as it's working for you, it's working for me, it's working for everybody. And then tomorrow night we've got the Linkin Park record, which is super cool. I've got Alan Jackson's first record, an OG copy of that as well. Yeah, that's pretty cool. In addition to One Light Live by Linkin Park, the Record Store Day version tomorrow night. I've got Alan Jackson. I've got. There's some other record that I forgot. What was the record that? Anyways, it was the Britney Fox record tomorrow night too. So really cool reissue of that one. So there you go. I'm interested in do XXX soundtrack. Yeah, there you go. Anna, of course, first tonight. I'm going to say hello to everybody here before we get started. So we're here Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night this week. And then and then next week, I guess we're off. We're all off. I hope to not be in the store at all. That would be my goal. Amanda will be here. Casey will probably not be here, except for Saturday now. It's been updated. So is that cool? Because Amanda's going to be off on Saturday. Very nice. All right, cool. And then Audrey's going to be back next week, too. So Audrey will be in the store coming up next week if you're a local and you're a favorite. And then for the first time ever, we've never been open on Mondays. But because the Christmas Eve and Christmas Day fall on a Tuesday, Wednesday this year. I think that's right. So we're going to be open on Monday for the first time ever, if memory serves. So there you go. You get to be able to come in and see Amanda and Audrey's smiling faces on Monday. If you're interested in that, if that's your thing, man. Not sure if it is. Are we live everywhere on X? Yeah, I guess we are. So there you go. Hey, Santiago. There's Santiago. We were just talking about you, Santiago. Amanda and I were talking about you. We won't say what. It was all good, though, mostly. Anyways, I'm going to say hello to everybody, then we'll get the party started. Anna, of course, first. All the time is first. Very nice. Perhaps others that lurk are always first. Say like Ivor, who's been a long-time watcher, has never bought anything on the show. Ivor, I will convince you before our 1-year anniversary on January 31st this year to buy something. I'm going to find something for you, Ivor, specifically, if you're watching today. Rebecca is hanging out with us. Hey, Rebecca. Harold, the party can get started. Harold, one of our local favorites from the west side of the valley, which is like a 90-minute drive, unfortunately. Brandon hanging out with us. And George. Yep, Anna first all the time. So there you go. Yeah, the Vikings. I don't know. I think the Vikings are going to lose tonight. That's what the Vikings always do. They play the Bears. The Bears look terrible. And I think the Vikings may go into Soldier Field tonight and lay an egg. I think they're playing at Soldier Field. So, Rebecca. Michael, hey, how you doing, Michael? I'm a fellow Minnesotan there. Very nice. Paul hanging out with us as well. Hey, Paul, Adam. Let's see, who am I? Estes. I'm just speaking of you, Estes. Denise, hey, how you doing, Denise? Jorge hanging out with us. And I keep hitting the wrong buttons here. Okay, there we go. Katie, how you doing? Donna, good to see you. Tom as well, very nice. And Rich hanging out with us. Santiago, I mentioned. Jason, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Jenny Jepson, very nice. Randy, hope you're feeling better, Randy. Randy's one of our local favorites there. And Randy Clark, not to be confused with Randy Bodell, hanging out with us as well. Hello from Nevada. Todd as well. There you go, Minnesotan. Again, it's in Minnesota. Oh, okay. Well, then perhaps the Vikings will still lay an egg since the Lions lost. So there you go. All right. Yeah, he is, Amanda. So I think so. There you go. Amanda was asking if someone is off the naughty list. And I said, yes, that person is off the naughty list. So there you go. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Or reverse that. I don't know. I don't even know how that goes. So, all right. I know a lot of people probably out and about, Christmas shopping, having the work week off. So we'll get started and see how things go tonight. And it is Hector joining us as well. Hey, Hector. Always good to see you. All right. Let me grab a record randomly out of here. I've got Jay Giles Band. This is Freeze Frame. Not that lights. Those lights are still on. It's like I'm watching Mallrats. That kid is back on the escalator. Holy moly, it's blinding. Freeze Frame. This is Jay Giles' band. This is $9. It is a VG++ copy. All in all, the cover's in pretty good shape. You know, well, there's a little bit of I wouldn't say bite marks, but a little kind of tearing down there in the lower left-hand corner. Well, maybe that is a bite mark. You never know. Maybe Cujo got into this one. So I guess that would be the time frame of reference there. So anyways, $9 for a little bitey version of Jay Giles. And that is $9 if you're interested. To start the night, I always do this randomly. So let's see what else I can do on a random thing.
Estes is interested in the Jay Giles.
All right, Estes interested in the Jay Giles. Thank you, Estes. I got I Feel Good. This is the 12-inch extended dance mix of Living in America by Mr. James Brown. This is the Rocky from the Rocky IV soundtrack. Great album cover here. That is $9. So you got Living in America, the extended dance version, and then you got side B of Living in America, the instrumental version, so you can do your own karaoke. And then you can do and then another version of Living in America, the actual release version of Living in America on the side B as well. Produced by Dan Hartman. I wonder if that's the same Dan Hartman that did I Can Dream About You. So there you go. That is so a couple records there. That is James Brown and Jay Giles on that one. Let's look at some new vinyl tonight. This is Led Zeppelin 1, and it's $28.99. I don't know if the story's true, but I think at some point I heard that when Jimmy Page and Robert Plant and John Paul Jones and John Bonham were speaking to someone about their idea for a band, they said, no, that's going to go over like a Led Zeppelin, and hence Led Zeppelin. Good Times, Bad Times, Babe, I'm Going to Leave You, Dazed and Confused, Communication Breakdown, among others. That is $28.99 if you're interested in a brand new copy of Led Zeppelin 1.
Michael is in on James Brown.
All right, Michael's in on James Brown. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate that. And Estes has got the Jay Giles. I'm going to keep things moving along. So I'm going to do a last call to Jay Giles, Freeze Frame. Of course, this has Freeze Frame on it, a song that's stood the test of time pretty well. However, Centerfold by Jay Giles has really stood the test of time. That is an all-time banger. To this day, a great song. I guess a great video, too, if you're into the video. So there you go. Hey, Glenn, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. What else we got for new vinyl? This is the Violent Femmes. This is $33.99. This is the 35th anniversary reissue featuring Blister in the Sun added up as well. It is on Craft label, which is always a fantastic label. So $33.99 for the Violent Femmes. I always thought it was the Violent. I don't know what I thought it was. I'm not going to go down that road, because I don't know what I'm going to say. So there you go. All right. And then I'm going to do a last call for Michael Barrett on the James Brown, as he feels good. Is that Apollo Creed in the background? I do believe, if I know my Rocky history well. I was never really a big Rocky fan for some reason. Not that I wasn't a fan of the Rocky movies, but they're just, I guess I just missed them. So I've probably seen Rocky 3 and Rocky 4. I don't know if I've ever seen the first Rocky movie, so don't hate the messenger. There you go. All right, what else we got here? This is a Dandy Deluxe version of Pyromania. It is $56.99. So you're like, whoa, $56.99. This thing better be on color vinyl. It is. It is on blue and yellow flame vinyl. So you get the blue mixing with the yellow to create the fire. And then it is a gatefold with an exclusive design. So you're getting, very cool. And then you're getting the actual, so you get the whole album on the first album. You get Pyromania on the first two sides of the record. And then side 3 and 4, there is an outtake from the Pyromania sessions called No You Can't Do That, which is actually really cool. It's an unreleased outtake. And then there's rough mixes of all the other songs. So you can hear them before they were kind of formed into what they became. So they had been recorded, and then they were just in the process of being mixed. So that is a 2LP gatefold. It's $56.99. It is on color vinyl, the 40th anniversary edition of Pyromania, with the one extra song, and then the other 10 rough mixes on that one. All right. Estes, was it Estes? Yes, Estes is going to grab the Jay Giles for $9. Thank you. And the James Brown is also going to go to Michael for $9, because he feels good. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. Let me grab something else out of here. Let's grab the Songs of the Wizard of Oz. I'm not sure what this is. It's from Disneyland Records. It's plus songs about the Scarecrow and the Cowardly Lion. It is a VG++ copy. It's $14. So is Judy Garland singing on this record? I can't tell you for sure if she is. This is from 1969. Once again, a Disneyland record. So there you go. Let's see. To make this the songs on the record more enjoyable for the young listener, here's a short synopsis, not on the record, of the story of the wonderful. Oh, okay, there you go. So it's basically Disney versions of the Wizard of Oz songs. So there you go. Everything from Over the Rainbow to If I Only Had a Brain to Trouble in Oz and everything else in between. So $14 on that one. I told you I got a lot of soundtracks tonight. Do I have another soundtrack waiting for us? I do not. This is Jeff Beck. Then and Now. It's a white label promo. It is $14. It's a very black album. As you can see, there's a little ring wear. It is in excellent condition. A white label promo of Then and Now from the amazing Mr. Jeff Beck, if you're interested in that bad boy. So boom. There we go. Cool. Audio Slave. This is $32.99. This is a brand new copy from the First Come, First Serve crate of love. And yeah, what's on here? Cochise, Show Me How to Live, Like a Stone. A great record with Chris Cornell and the three members of Rage Against the Machine. Would have thought that Rage Against the Machine could be so cool. All due respect, of course, Rage Against the Machine. This is Comfort Eagle by Cake. Cake. This is $27.99 if you're interested. Let's see what's on here. Short skirt, long jacket. Oh, there you go. Love You Madly. I don't think that's the name of the song, is it? It is Love You Madly. Close. And then the other big song on here potentially is Shadow Stabbing. Oh, that's an interesting title. And there's a song on the album called Meanwhile, Rick James, ... Very nice. So there you go.
Randy's in on the Jeff.
All right, Randy is in on the Jeff, so Randy has that for $14 now. Cool. Can I still complete my order? Of course you can, Santiago. All you have to do is check your email and find the invoice, and boom. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bam, and you'll be good to go. All right, cool. Dio, I think I featured this last week, but why not again? Because it's so good. This is $44.99. This is Dio, the 2LP version. I think I failed to mention that this is the 2LP version. I think there's this etching, I think, maybe on one of the sides potentially. Doesn't really say that, though. Oh, yeah, it is. There you go. Newly commissioned cover painting and etching. $44.99 rather. And that is a 2LP. That's the Joe Barresi remix of that record. And it sounds actually really good. That Joe Barresi guy, does a really nice job of remixing stuff. He's like the Steven Wilson of rock music when it comes to mixing, if you know that. I'm going to do a last call on the Wizard of Oz, a Disney record, a VG++ for $14. And I'll do a last call on the Jeff Beck for Randy at $14 as well. And then we'll keep rocking and rolling. This is, I can never say the name of this record. I love the name of it, but is it Stank? I can't say it. Stankonia? I think it's Stankonia. This is Outcast. It is $32.99. And let's see. Do I know any? Miss Jackson's on here. I know that one. Kim and Cookie. And this is a 2LP. Oh, this is a 2LP. Some of these records from Outcast went up quite a bit, but this one did not, which is good. So that's a 2LP, yes.
The Outcast is going to go to Donna, and Rebecca's going to get the cake.
All right. Rebecca's going to grab the Outcast. Thank you. Donna's going to grab. Sorry. Donna's going to grab the Outcast, and Rebecca's going to grab the cake. All right, cool. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Rebecca. Sorry. I'm a little slow today. It's Monday, right? Everybody's a little slow on Monday, and it's the holiday season. So there you go. All right. I'm going to move this bad boy to the left side. That is The Wizard of Oz by Disney. It is VG++. And Randy is going to grab the Jeff Beck. Then and Now white label promo in excellent condition. Nice pickup there, Randy. Let him eat cake. Stank Anya? Hey, Gregory, by the way. Is it Enya? Like the singer Enya? Stank Enya? Maybe not. All right, what else I got in here? How about a little Twisted Sister, Under the Blade. Remixed edition includes bonus track I'll never grow up now. This is an excellent copy on this Twisted Sister record. This looks actually pretty top notch. Very nice. What's on here? Under the Blade. There you go. Bad Boys of Rock and Roll, Run for Your Life, Sin After Sin, Shoot 'em Down. So a little, what year did this Twisted Sister record come out? 82. And then it was reissued in 85. I think this is probably the reissue from 1985 because it has the bonus track on it. So after obviously Twisted hit big in 84 with Stay Hungry, that got reissued. So that is Under the Blade by Twisted Sister. That is, how much was that? That was 24 if anybody's interested. I also have a record from, who's this? This is Sarah Evans. This is $14, a VG++ copy. Yes, it's that Sarah Evans. It's called Copy That, and it is a gatefold, and it is a 2LP. So Sarah Evans is country. If my country radar detector is operating correctly, so there you go. Little Sarah Evans for $14 only, and that is a recent reissue, and it is very nice. So there you go. Not too shabby. Cool. All right. What else for new vinyl? I have, I did the Dio. I have, that is Cypress Hill, Black Sunday, $39.99. And that is a 2LP gatefold, including Insane in the Brain on there, baby. Oh, yeah. Insane on the Brain. Stankonia. Thank you, Gregory. I appreciate the phonetic spelling. Phonetic spelling is everything. Everything. So that is Cypress Hill. And then I've also got Eminem. This is the Marshall Mathers LP. This is $45.99. It is a 2LP. And let's see, it's got Stan on it featuring Dido. It's also got the Real Slim Shady. I'm the Real Shady. Yes, I'm the Real Shady. Kim, among others. So there you go. I think Casey was saying this is a really good record.
Yes.
She concurs. Not that it's not that I don't think it's a really good record because I like Eminem. So, but yeah, cool on the Eminem.
Randy's in on the Sarah Evans.
All right, Randy is in on the Sarah Evans, so Randy has that for 14 right now. Thank you, Randy. Appreciate that. I'm gonna do a last call on the Twisted Sister, Under the Blade. That is $24 in excellent condition. That is the 1985 reissue that has the remixed edition. Well, it's the remixed edition because they probably went in and made sure it sounded awesome. And then it includes the bonus track, I'll Never Grow Up Now. So that's $24. So I'm going to do a last call on Sarah and on Twisted Sister. I've also got Guns N' Roses, Greatest Hits. This is $46.99. And, oh, yeah, $46.99. So there you go.
Gregory's getting the M&M.
Gregory's going to get the M&M. Very nice, Gregory. I know how to say M&M. How about that? Cool. And the Cypress Hill.
Yes.
All right, we're going to town. I love it. Very nice. Two great records. All right, what else we got in here? I've got the Guns N' Roses I mentioned. I have Led Zeppelin 2. This is $28.99 as well. Whole Lot of Love is on here. Ramble On. The remastered by Jimmy Page edition, and it is a gatefold as well, but it is a single LP if you're interested in that. I'm going to put Twisted Sister to the side. That is 24 if anybody's interested. And that is the remix edition, includes the bonus track I'll Never Grow Up from 1985 from the 1982 record by Twisted. And then let's go ahead and get this to our friend Randy. Sarah Evans, copy that. It is $14. Score, Randy. Very nice. Two really cool pickups. All right, one from the back, one from the front. What do you say? One from the back, one from the front. Uh-oh, it's Taylor Swift. This is $34. This is the 10 LP version. No, how many albums is this? The Lost Lights are back on.
4 LPs.
This is the 4 LP on opaque red vinyl. This is Red Reimagined, Taylor's version. That is $34 if anybody's interested. That is weighty. That is very, very weighty. Oh, there they go. They're leaving. Thank God. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right.
I believe Michael Barrett is first for Taylor.
All right. Michael Barrett was.
Or
Michael Barrett is on for Twisted Sister. That's my bad.
Okay, Twisted Sister. Okay, not Taylor Swift.
Yes.
Twisted Sister. Greater than Taylor Swift? Which TS would you prefer? Probably that one, right?
Depends on the day.
It doesn't. You're wearing a Taylor thing
So
right
is
now.
my Taylor tattoo.
Yeah, right. So Twisted Sister is going to go to Michael, I would assume, and Hector, you were second, but Michael grabbed that first. And Manuel wants the Led Zeppelin. Thank you, Manuel. Hey, good to see you guys. If I haven't said hello, nice to see you guys. We started a little early tonight, and now we're kind of starting to rock and roll, baby, rock and roll. Have you seen that crazy thing where you like put something on your head and you like bounce the ball and you punch the ball?
Oh, that looks so much fun.
I know, doesn't it?
I want it.
Yeah, that's like the Christmas gift of the year, I guess. So I don't know. This doesn't give you a hell of a workout. I've seen the Robert, what's his name, RFK Jr. doing that in a video, and some other people, and I'm like, oh, that's not too bad. Pretty cool. All right, cool. Oh, thanks, Santiago. That's super cool. All right, so Taylor Swift is available for $34 if anybody's interested. And I'm pulling something from the front here. I'm going to pull Fine Young Cannibals because she drives me crazy, and I can't help myself. This is $14. This is the raw and the cooked. This is a non-graded record for some reason. So we'll put that to the side, and then we'll come back to that if anybody's interested. Let me pull something else. This is Boston's first record. This is an OG copy. It's $14. It is a VG++ copy. It's got, I'm trying to see if there's like, the cover isn't in perfect condition by any means. The cover looks like someone is, I don't know, like taking like a little knife, a sharp knife to it, one of those like little knives you use for art, and just kind of done some lines on it or something for some reason, but it's intact. It just looks weird. And it's a government sale only, which means it was probably a military issue. So that is $14 a VG++ on the vinyl. Thankfully, the vinyl doesn't have those issues.
Do we have any Fine Young Cannibals?
We do. It's just not graded. You want to grade that really quick? Okay. It wasn't graded, so we'll get you a grade on that since Rebecca was interested. Oh, it is?
Excellent. It's right there. I don't know why it's down.
Oh, it's down there. Who'd have think to look down there? That's crazy. Whose writing is that? Whose writing is that? They're in trouble. Casey, what are you doing to me? You're killing me, Geach. Anyways, it's $14, Rebecca, if you're interested in that one. So is the Boston record. The Taylor's $34 for the quadruple LP Taylor's version, which is actually really good. A lot of great reviews on that one. All right, I got more Eminem. This is Eminem Curtain Call, the hits. This is $39.99. So you're getting everything. It is a gatefold, and is it a 2LP? Yeah, it is a 2LP. So you're getting My Name Is, you're getting Stan featuring Dido, you're getting Lose Yourself. I love that song. What's your dream? What's your dream? To have a dream. That's your dream. If you ever watched Scary Movie 3. What else is on here? Without Me. That's a great song with Dr. Dre. Mockingbird. Cleaning Out My Closet, among others. Stan featuring Elton John live. Yes.
That's cool. It's going to Donna.
All right, Donna's going to grab the M&M. All right, Donna. Cool.
And Rebecca's in on Fine Young Cannibals.
All right, Rebecca is in on Fine Young Cannibals. I'm going to do a last call on the Taylor. That is a quadruple record, $34. That is the red Taylor's version on opaque red vinyl. And I'll do a last call on the Boston record at $14. That is a VG++ copy, though. There is some, I can't really, well, I guess I can feel them. Like somebody took like a little art knife to the cover a little bit for some reason. I mean, it looks pretty good other than that. So. And like I said, government use only, for government sale only means it was probably military. It wasn't government, so don't get worried about that. Soundgarden, this is Bad Motor Finger. This is $32.99. Now, if you didn't hear, Soundgarden, 3/4 of Soundgarden reformed over the weekend as the New Dragons and played a show. I don't know the set list, though. I haven't looked up the set list to see what they played. I'm guessing they probably played Soundgarden songs, but I don't know for sure. Perhaps they did Big Bottom by Spinal Tap, which back in the day, Soundgarden did a cover of that. It's actually really good. So All right, cool. I'm going to put Taylor to the side. Thank you, Taylor. Appreciate it. Very nice. And I am going to put Boston to the side. That's 14 on the Boston record of VG++ coffee. And Taylor is what? Is 34. And I'm going to do a last call on the Fine Young Cannibals for Miss Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca, for your interest in that one. That is graded as excellent right down here. You should have drew a line, Casey. You should have been. But didn't you sticker it?
No.
Okay. Good enough. All right, cool. What else we got? Let's pull something from the back. This is Mariah Carey, the emancipation, the emancipation of Mimi. This is $34 in excellent condition, and it is a gatefold and is a 2 LP. Some of the artists featured on here with Mariah include Snoop Dogg, also let's see, Jermaine Dupri, Twista. You got Nelly on here as well, and you got Jadakiss and Styles P. So there you go. Executive produced by Mariah Carey and L.A. Reid of Babyface and L.A. Reid fame. So that is $34 if anybody's interested.
George is in on Mariah, and Rebecca will take the Boston.
All right, Rebecca's going to grab the Boston. Cool, Rebecca. Thank you. Rebecca grabs the Boston. Very nice. And then might as well do Fine Young Cannibals for Rebecca as well at 14. Thank you, Rebecca. And George is in on the emancipation. I can't talk of Mimi at 34. All right, something else from the front. Let's go. I got Queensryche coming up at the top of the hour. Ooh, how about this? It's a little Motley Crue, baby. It is a 12-inch single of Dr. Feelgood. It's got a little saw cut on it. And it's just a standard sleeve. It's it's an electro sleeve, but it's got the little hype sticker. Dr. Feelgood LP version. It's in excellent condition. It's only $9. So you're getting a 12-inch version of Dr. Feelgood on this side. And then the other side is Motley Crue, the LP version. So wait, which one is which? So you got the LP version, and then you got the LP version. I see what they did there. So this must have been like a radio, obviously, promo in, I guess, what would that be, 1989 that came out? Somewhere, yeah, 1989. So that is $9 if anybody's interested in a little 12 inches of Dr. Feelgood.
Rebecca was first for Motley.
All right, Rebecca was first on the Motley, so Rebecca has that for $9 at the moment. Fuji's, this is the score. $32.99 with Lauryn Hill. Let's see here. Killing Me Softly on here. Family Business. Among others. So there you go. Co-produced by Wycliffe Jean and Lauryn Hill. So that is that a 2 LP? It feels like a 2 LP. It is a gatefold for sure, if nothing else.
Jen's saying the crew might be a white label promo too. I can take a peek at it.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is. Well, it is a white label promo. Yeah, it's a white label promo as well. Let's see, 33 1/3 and 33 1/3. So you're not getting 45 RPM, but you are getting 33 1/3, of course.
Robbie's deferring to Rebecca for Motley.
All right, Robbie's going to defer. We hadn't bid, so. But I see what you're doing, Robbie. There, you're being very gentlemanly. Very nice. Appreciate that. So Rebecca has that for $9. More cake. Cake. This is Fashion Nugget. This is $28.99. What's on here? You got The Distance. He's going the distance. Also, Frank Sinatra's on here. And I Will Survive is on here. And remastered and everything. So $28.99 for Fashion Nugget. I'm going to do a last call to Mariah Carey for George at 34 in excellent condition. Very nice.
Rebecca's going to get the cake.
All right, Rebecca's going to grab the cake. Cake. 2 cakes, Rebecca. 2 cakes. And then Rebecca has the Motley Crue at $9. I'm going to do a last call on that one as well. So, all right, cool. What else we got in here? About a little Bruno Mars, baby. That's, I don't know. Let me see if I know my math here. I guess that would be what? 14K magic?
24 karat.
24 karat. Oh, yeah. X is 20. 10. No, yeah. Yeah, I didn't add correctly. Wow, 24K magic. That is $28.99. That is Bruno Mars. 24 karat magic's on here, of course. Jen can tell you she loves Bruno Mars. I like Bruno Mars, but I just don't know much of his catalog. Though I know he's immensely popular. I mean, Spotify, it's like 150 million people watch that thing, or listen to Bruno Mars all the time. So there you go. All right, George is going to grab the Emancipation of Mimi by Mariah Carey for $34. Thank you, George. And then Rebecca is going to grab the Motley Crue for $9. Thank you, Rebecca. Very nice. All right, one from the front, one from the back. What do we got? We're at 5. We're at 35 past the hour. We'll get to the Queensryche at the top of the hour. Right now, I have Journey Escape, a really nice copy. The jacket's in pristine condition. It is a VG++. We threw it on the turntable just to play it, and yeah, it played nicely. It is $24 for an OG copy of the record. There is just a little small, just a tiny crease off the spine, like will happen with some of the 80s records. And what's on here? Don't Stop Believing, of course. Stone in Love, Who's Crying Now? They Still Ride. Mother, Father, Open Arms, Jen and I. We're watching the finale of The Sopranos in 2007, I guess that would have been. Or was it 2006? 2006, I think. And yeah, when it went hard stop and it went to black. Yeah, everybody thought their TV had gone out. I understand the ending now. If you go back and watch season 6 in its entirety, it's kind of everything is foreshadowing there. So there's a yeah. Anyways, I could go on about The Sopranos forever, but I digress. And you guys would have been like what, 6 years old then?
I've seen it though.
Oh, you have? You watched The Sopranos?
I'm Italian. It's like a
Oh.
rite of passage.
Did you like the show?
Yeah.
I love the show. It's fantastic. It's fantastico. All right, cool. So that's 24 if anybody's interested. And then one from the front. Let's pull the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack. This is $19. It's a VG++ copy. It's got a few tiny little, like I said, creases off the spine, but nothing I'd get excited about. Other than that, the jacket's in pristine condition. Well, maybe a little ring wear, so almost pristine condition. I mean, what can you say? If you don't know the soundtrack, you shouldn't be buying it because it's just a fantastic soundtrack with the Bee Gees and everybody else on the soundtrack. At least that's my 10-cent opinion. All right, what else we got in here? This is Outkast. This is the Speaker Box, The Love Below. This is the, what is this? Is this, how many albums is? Anyways, this is $54.99, and it is a quadruple album. I'm not sure. It's at least a 3. It's a 3 album at least. There's 3 albums in here. The new double album includes the smash hits Hey Ya, The Way You Move, Ghetto Music. I love Hey Ya and The Way You Move. So that's $54.99, and I'm guessing this is at least.
It's a 4 LP.
Is it 4 LP? Okay.
Confirmed.
All right, cool.
And it's also going to Donna.
All right, Donna's going to grab the Outkast. Very nice, Donna. Thank you. Escape, OG copy of that is $24 if anybody's interested. Saturday Night Fever is $19 if anybody is interested. And more new vinyl. This is the Essential Stevie Ray Vaughan. Oh, yes, we had that the other night. It somehow got in this crate again. But hey, I love Stevie. It's a 2 LP. Crossfire, Couldn't Stand the Weather, Little Wing, The Houses Are Rockin', among others. Good stuff. $32.99 for a double album from Stevie Ray Vaughan. What else we got in here? More Beastie Boys. This is Ill Communication. This is $46.99. And what's on this album? Well, you only have to ask about one song. I'm talking about Sabotage, baby. It ain't nothing but a sabotage. I'm like Buddy Rich when he picks up the handle, or I don't know the lyric there, but it's such a great song. So there you go. That is a double album from Beastie Boys, Ill Communication.
Donna's going to get the Beastie Boys.
And Donna's going to grab the Beastie Boys as well. Very nice, Donna. You're going to be popular with Outkast and Beastie Boys fans, Donna. And yeah, I actually love both those bands. So you're popular to me. Journey, I'm going to put to the side. I'll do a last call on the Journey at 24, and the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack at 19 on a last call. If you're interested in that, more new vinyl. This is Fruitcake by Savannah Guthrie. No, that's not Savannah Guthrie. It is by Savannah. No, not Savannah. Sabrina Carpenter. Wow, I'm cool and hip. Fruit Punch vinyl. Now, whose writing is this? Is that your writing, Casey? I see. It's like a little combination of. I guess it's proper. You're using capitalization, and then you're most like when I write, I always write in all caps. for some reason, but you're actually writing in lowercase as well. So it's on Fruit Punch vinyl. It's $32.99, and it is the new Christmas record from Miss Sabrina Carpenter, who's the hot ticket at the moment. Cool. I'm going to put Journey to the side. Thank you to our friends in Journey for participating. That's $24 if anybody's interested. Also, I've got the original motion picture soundtrack of Saturday Night Fever. It's $19. It's a VG++ copy as well on that one, if anybody's interested. One from the back, one from the front. This is still sealed. This is Until It Sleeps, the 10-inch of, we had one of these before, and it was open. This one is actually still sealed. Limited edition 10-inch single that's $79. It is Metallica Until It Sleeps on red vinyl 10-inch. And then the B-side is, well, there's the back of the record. And like I said, this is still sealed. So the B-side is 2x4 Live, which comes from Load or Reload. I forget which one. And then Until It Sleeps, the Herman Melville mix. Well, isn't that fancy? And Herman Melville wrote the Whale book, Moby Dick. So there you go. I think we went through that before when we had that. So that is Metallica. And Robbie is first on that. Hey, Martin, how was Disneyland? Good to see you back. Was it Disneyland or Disney World? I get confused. Probably Disneyland, I'm guessing, based on your geographic location. So good to see you, Martin. So that is 79, and Robbie has that. And Manuel wants the Journey record. Very nice, Manuel. Very cool. Love Journey. Thank you. What else I got in here? I got the Pretty Reckless, and that's already been censored. Well, I got to take a peek here. Oh, it's not so bad. It is $33.99. This is Death by Rock and Roll, baby. It is a 2 LP. It is a gatefold. I do love the title track on this one. And they are opening, once again, they opened for AC/DC in Europe this year. Next year, when AC/DC do stadiums throughout the U.S., no Phoenix date, no New York date, no San Francisco date, among other cities. But those of you who got lucky, who got AC/DC tickets potentially, and they're coming to your neck of the woods, the Pretty Reckless is opening for AC/DC. So there you go. You get a chance to see the band and Taylor Momsen. So not too shabby. All right. Let's see. Metallica. Martin's at 85 on the Metallica 10-inch, still sealed, Until It Sleeps. Red disc, backed with 2x4 and Until It Sleeps, the Herman Melville mix. I have no idea what that was going to sound like. Didn't Herman Melville, speaking of the Sopranos, write a book about a ship's florist or something like that? It was about, what was the name of that book? It was the discussion at when Meadow Soprano moves into her own apartment on the college campus, and they're talking about it, and Carmela's all upset about it, and so anyways, but I digress.
I don't remember. Jimmy Lewis is going to get the Pretty Reckless.
All right, Jimmy's going to grab the Pretty Reckless. Thank you, Jimmy. Very nice. Appreciate it. Taylor Momsen will love you. All right, I got Night Ranger, baby. That is Dawn Patrol. A VG++ copy. It is $14. I love this record because it has the original lineup, and the songs are Don't Tell Me You Love Me, which is fantastic. Sing Me Away, which is simply amazing. Eddie's coming out tonight. It's got the title track called Night Ranger, because this band was actually originally called Ranger. Then they found out there was another band called Ranger, so they changed it to Night Ranger, and they already have the song Night Ranger, so it all worked out. And yeah, there you go. So $14 for Night Ranger. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. Queensryche's coming up at the top of the hour. Robbie is out on Metallica, which leaves Martin at 100 on the Metallica. George is going to jump in at 110 on the Metallica. So there you go. All right, what else is there for new vinyl? Eminem, The Show. All right, Eminem, $39.99 for The Show. This is a 2 LP. It is not a gatefold. What's on The Show here? You've got Without Me. All right, that's cool. Is there a better video than Eminem and Dr. Dre dressed up as Batman and Robin in? I know, it's such a great video. That's kind of the only song I know off this record. Not the, I mean, I like Eminem, but it's just kind of his stuff. It's usually the hits that I hear. I love 50 Cent. We had that in It never made it to the show tonight, but we did have that in the store here for a brief moment. I love that record by 50 Cent. So, anyways, Night Ranger. Let's see where we at. Night Ranger, where are you going to run to now, Night Ranger? Is that still at 14? And Martin's at 125 on the Metallica. All right, Bruno Mars, the Unorthodox Jukebox. That's $28.99. A little more Bruno Mars tonight. And yeah, Jen can tell you that there's probably a lot of Locked Out of Heaven. I know that song. That's a good song. That's a great song by Bruno Mars. And then one more Outkast record. It's ATLE. I can never say this name as well. These guys, man, they're killing me with how to say the records. ATLians. I always say ATL because there's a place locally here called ATL Wings. I'm guessing Atlanta, obviously. The wings are the best wings perhaps I've ever had. You ever been to ATL Wings?
They're always too busy whenever I want to go.
Oh, they're too busy? And Casey's been there.
It's so good.
It is good. I just love their regular. I don't get anything else. I just get the regular wings because they're so good. Anyways, ATLians, whatever.
He's going to Donna.
Is going to go to Donna. Donna. Very nice. All right, cool. Let's see. Dawn Patrol. I'm going to do a last call on the Dawn Patrol. That is $14 if anybody's interested. A VG++ copy from Night Ranger. That's a really, really nice copy, actually, on this record. Jen, this might actually be better than the copy we have. And I had this record when I was younger. So I'll have to make a note of that in case it survives the night. So we'll see. I just say okay. Yeah, I still can't say that, Adam. So there you go. No T-Rex tonight? I guess not. I know T-Rex was going to be busy. That's what Jen told me, that she was going to be super busy this week. A lot of Christmas parties. You know, you load up, you party. You know, kind of a la Brian Johnson and Judd Nelson and Anthony Michael Hall and Judd Nelson and Breakfast Club. All right, let me recap this crate really quick, then we'll get to the Encore crate. I got Bruno Mars at $28.99. Eminem, that is the Eminem Show at $39.99. Sabrina Carpenter, $32.99 on Fruit Punch vinyl for Fruitcake. Essential CB Ray Vaughan for $32.99 and Bruno Mars for $28.99. Metallica, where did we leave off? I guess our friend Martin still has that, and George was in. So I'm going to do a last call on the Metallica at 1 1/4 for Martin. Still sealed copy of Until It Sleeps on red vinyl 10-inch. I still can't say that, Adam. I mean, you're Atlians?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. And then George now is at 135 on the Metallica. Dawn Patrol, that is Night Ranger, and that's $14 if anybody is interested. One from the front, one from the back. This is Great White with Congo Square. This is a 7-inch single from Hooked. Very cool. And Hooked is being reissued. I don't know if you heard that on Sea Blue vinyl. It's coming out in, I think, January. So that's super cool. Congo Square, backed with South Bay Cities. And this is how much? There's no price on it. Okay, then. So it's, I don't know what the price is. So never mind on that. So sorry. And Travis is going to grab the Night Ranger. Sorry about that.
Martin is out on Metallica.
All right. Martin is out on the Metallica. So George has that for 135. We'll do a last call on that one. And let's do another Great White since that one didn't work so well. This is Save Your Love. This is a white label promo. It is $9. And it is in excellent condition on the vinyl, a 7-inch single. What is this backed with? Is it backed with anything? It might not be backed with anything because it is a white label promo. Let me pull it out here. So you've got Save All Your Love, the edited version, white label. And then you've got, Save Your Love as well. So it's the same version on both sides. So something that probably went to radio back in the day and now has made its way into our little hands here at the mighty Rock This Town Records in beautiful Gilbert, Arizona, a suburb of Phoenix. So $9 for Great White if anybody's interested.
Richard Miller's interested.
And Richard is interested in that one, so he has that for $9. Gregory's also interested as well. This is Cheap Trick, and this is $9. It's in excellent condition, and it is Heaven Tonight. So really nice copy of that. There you go. The Beauty Queens on the front and the Dirty Boys on the back. What's on this record? Let's see. What's the track list? Where's the track list, boys? Did they not put a track list on here? Jen, your band didn't put a track list on the back of this record. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Sorry. Surrender, California Man. Avita Shane is on here as well. Heaven Tonight, of course. So that is $9. And George is going to grab the Metallica for $135. Thank you, George. And also thank you, Martin. And
we're in auction for Great White.
all right, we're in auction for Great White. Great White's at 11 with Richard. So I'm going to move that over there, that over there. The Fugees was $32.99 for the Score soundtrack. Very nice. Soundgarden $32.99. GNR Greatest Hits $46.99. Dio $44.99. Audio Slave $32.99. Def Leppard $56.99. Once again, this is the yellow and blue version, the expanded edition with outtakes. The one song outtake that was left over from the sessions of Pyromania called Now You Can't Do That. I do believe Fractured Love and Desert Song were also left over from Pyromania, but those were put on the retroactive album. And then there's the rough mix versions of all the songs from Photograph to Die Hard the Hunter to Rock of Ages to Billy's Got a Gun. And it is a gatefold, so $56.99. And then let's take time out for so you like Motley Crue, right?
Yes.
So Jen and I saw the video to Livewire.
Okay.
You need to listen to that song because it's got a cowbell in it.
Okay, a lot of songs do.
I know you won't be a dun dun dun. Anyway, so all right. So Jen's recommendation was playing on the outside edge of the cowbell. It still sounds the same, doesn't it?
Sounds the same. If any this way, you can get more.
All right. So George's going to get a cowbell here because we love the cowbell. More cowbell. Right on. Thank you, George. Appreciate it.
For Cheap Trick.
And Cheap Trick's at 12 on that after
And Richard's out.
and
The,
excuse me, I got the black lung pop. So Richard is out on the you said the Great White. So right now that is with our friend Gregory, and he has that for 15. We'll do a final call on that in just a second. Let me get through the Violet Femmes. That is $33.99 on Craft Recordings with Blister in the Sun. Very nice. Apparently, this is these guys are from Milwaukee. I never knew that. Milwaukee. There you go. And then finally, also Led Zeppelin 1. Boom. $28.99 on that one. I've got a ton of new vinyl on the way for the next couple of nights. And I also scored some really, I scored a ton of copies of some live Metallica. Right? Yeah. So those are, I don't know if those will be in this week. It'll be at the start of the next year, I guess, or well, December 30th, probably, and 31st when we do shows then. All right. Gregory's going to grab the Save Your Love. Thank you, Gregory, for 15. Jason's at 15 on the Cheap Trick, a great record in really nice condition. And the vinyl is in excellent condition specifically. Let me pull a record from the front here. Let me pull the Bodyguard soundtrack. This is $49. This is still in the shrink. It is on red vinyl. And we did throw it on the turntable because Whitney. And it's a VG++ copy. So there you go. Red vinyl version of the record. And this is the Bodyguard soundtrack, which sold amazingly a ton of copies back in the day. Because obviously I Will Always Love You and I Have Nothing. Whitney also covers I'm Every Woman by Shaka Khan. There's more Whitney on here as well. Lisa Stansfield is also on here. Joe Cocker, and then Kenny G and Aaron Neville as well. So that is $49. That is Whitney Houston, a VG++ on red vinyl. If you're interested in the Bodyguard soundtrack. Speaking of Kevin Costner, by the way, I heard that Yellowstone wrapped up last night or something, I think. So I've never watched that show. I've heard it's good, but there you go. Cool. Anyways, there's a section of Livewire by Motley Crue, Amanda, where Tommy's banging on the ding, 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 ding. It's hard to replicate without guitars and stuff and drums, I suppose.
We gotta get a full band.
We got to get a full band, exactly. Casey will play the saxophone, and I'll play the stand-up bass. Oh, Audrey can actually play cello, and then maybe we can get her to play piano at the same time. And then I'll play a crude guitar. I can play Smoke on the Water. So we'll just, as long as Live Wire is a variation of Smoke on the Water, we'll be fine. All right, cool. Sandy plays guitar. Oh, that's right. She plays guitar. She plays for kicks. I had a buddy of mine who was, his nickname in college was Brain Dead because of his last name was similar to that. And he once did an album and he called it Brain Dead Can Rock, but can he play guitar? He was a guitarist. Not a very good one, I must say. He was very much inferior to me. I said it there. I said it, Kevin, if you're watching. So anyways, there you go. All right, cool. Yellowstone, 1883, 1923 are all good. Then Beth and Rip are getting their spinoff. There you go. See, Ziggy played guitar, jamming good with Weird and Gilly and the Spiders from Mars, Pete. Exactly. All right, let me flip this crate, and I'm going to grab. Oh, so far, no love for the Bodyguard soundtrack? Really? Well, I guess sometimes things change, sometimes things don't. And I guess things have changed. All right, so Cheap Trick is at 15 with Jason, I believe, right? Jason had that for 50. I'm going to do a last call on the Cheap Trick for Jason if I haven't done that yet. I'm going to do a last call on the Bodyguard soundtrack. Still in the shrink in red vinyl, a VG++ copy. We threw it on the turntable. That's why we denoted as play tested. And it sounded amazing because Whitney was one of the greatest of all time. And then some. And Kevin Costner, is he holding a gun there? I guess because he was the Bodyguard. So there you go. All right, and then I'm going to start breaking out these Queensryches after these two records. We'll do both the Queensryches at the same time. No, that would probably be no. Jen would get mad at me if we did them at the same time. Yeah, and Amanda would get mad at me. So, and Casey's whatever you want to do is fine. All right, this is Doja Cat. This is $19. This is Planet Her. This comes from the Encore crate, so it's first come, first serve. The vinyl is in excellent condition. It is a 2LP. And it is a gatefold as well, if you're interested in a little Doja Cat. Jason is going to pick up, wait for it, boom. Cheap Tricks, Heaven Tonight. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it. And the Bodyguard soundtrack, I'm going to put a final call on that at 49. If anybody is interested in that iconic soundtrack that sold a lot of copies back in the day. Queensryche. Operation Mindcrime. This is $49. It is a VG++ copy. It is out of Europe back in 1988. So it's a European pressing from 1988. It's a very nice pressing. It's a great album. It's a single LP, which I kind of appreciate much more than anything because the reissue of it is on 2 LPs. So that's a lot of side changing. So it's $49. It's I'm looking for anything wrong with the jacket. Not much at all. If you were to buy, comparatively, if you were to try to buy a decent copy, well, in this condition of an American press, you're probably looking at about $1.25 to $1.50. So just as a point of reference, that is $49. We're offering that at Operation Mindcrime by the great Queensryche. Yes.
Donna was first for Doja.
All right. Donna was first on the Doja Cat. Thank you, Donna. Appreciate that. Very nice. And then the Bodyguard soundtrack is going to be put to the side. Whitney, we miss you. And there you go. That is $49 if anybody is interested. And same with Queensryche, Operation Mindcrime. So really nice copy. And that is, like I said, a single LP, which is actually kind of super cool. I love this record. I do hope that one day in the future they release Operation Live Crime, because the live album is even just as fantastic, I would say. And that's $49. All right.
The set was first.
All right. Chad was first on the Queensryche, so Chad has that for $49. He was first. And Pete's also in on that one for $49. All right. I've got, look at that. That's Johnny Travolta, baby. And before I came into the store tonight to do the show, I was watching a little Pulp Fiction. You know what they call a cheeseburger and a quarter pounder in Paris or whatever? They call it Royale with cheese. You know why they call it that? Because of the metric system. Anyways, this is $9. This is Staying Alive. Johnny Travolta and Company. A VG++ copy. It is a gatefold. It is, let's see. Oh, Far From Over by Frank Stallone's on here. Nice. Got a bunch of Bee Gees songs on here on side one. But Frank Stallone, that song is kind of the big song on the record, in my humble opinion, with Far From Over. So that's $9 if anybody's interested in that soundtrack.
An option for Operation Mindcrime.
All right, Operation Mindcrime. Yeah, exactly. A Royale with cheese. You ever seen Pulp Fiction?
Technically, yeah.
Technically, what does that mean?
I watched it, but it was very late at night. I think I fell asleep.
Oh, you fell asleep. Okay,
So
there
I
you go.
don't remember it.
There you go. Okay. A lot of memorable lines in that one. All right, so Queensryche is at 60 with Chad for the OG 1988 pressing out of Europe. And it is a VG++, and it is the single LP version, which is much appreciated in the day of double LPs these days. I kind of dig that. So kind of like Hysteria by Def Leppard. You know, you got the OG versions that are on one album, and then you got the reissues that I'm looking at over there on the wall on 2 LP. And I prefer kind of the OG versions in that case. Sometimes I like the double albums because it just makes sense, but other times it's like, nah, give me the single LP. So there you go. Saw it in the theater 4 times, Denise. I'm guessing you're talking about Pulp Fiction. Yeah, I saw it in the theater as well. So because I actually saw Reservoir Dogs in the theater because me and a buddy were into independent films back then. Reservoir Dogs, one of the best independent films I ever saw. Oh yeah, Staying Alive. Okay, what else is in here? I've got, who is this? This is Hannah Georgis. Jeez, Georgis. This is still sealed. This is on transparent light blue vinyl. It is numbered and it is $14. It's All That Emotion. What number is this? Oh, it's Vinyl Me Please. It is number 82 out of 800. So 82 out of 800. Oh, 300. Oh, yeah, it is 82 out of 300. Wow, so it's super rare. That is Hannah Georgis. And it is $14 on translucent light blue number. I'm still sealed. So there you go. Not too shabby. All right, Staying Alive. Staying Alive getting any action? Nothing?
No.
Nothing for Johnny? Come on.
No.
Hello, ladies. I'm John Travolta. They call me Vinnie Barbarino. All right, cool. Uh-oh. All right, Queensryche. Let's check in on Queensryche because Queensryche is the mad note, yo. That is, right now it's at 65, and that is, Gregory has that as well. I've got Empire coming up next right after that. What else I got in here? This is Adele. This is Adele 30 on clear vinyl. It is in excellent condition, and it is $14. This is a 2 LP version of the record. Well, I guess that was the only version. Easy on Me. I think that was the first single, I believe, if I remember correctly. Richard Carpenter's Piano Songbook. I would imagine Richard Carpenter of the Carpenters. Excellent condition. That is $9, and it's still in the shrink. And it's his the Carpenters classic hits on solo piano. So there you go. Yeah, so you're getting all the OG Carpenter songs there. Yes.
Donna's gonna get the Adele.
All right, Donna's going to grab the Adele. Thank you, Donna. And Queensryche is at 65. I'm going to do a last call on the Queensryche. Yeah, Reservoir Dogs. I love that movie. For Gregory, Chris Penn, everybody in that movie's great. Steve Buscemi, Harvey Keitel, Lawrence Tierney. Here are your names. So there you go. And Chad's now at 70 on the Queensryche. Thank you, Chad. All right, let's see here. I'm going to move Johnny Travolta to the left side here. Thank you very much, John Travolta and the Bee Gees. That is Staying Alive. That is $9 if anybody's interested. And let's pull something from the back again. The Streets of Fire soundtrack. This is $9. It's in excellent condition on the vinyl. The jacket isn't perfect, but it looks pretty damn good. I love the art on this. And yeah, only $9. It is a club edition I can see on the back. So there you go. Streets of Fire soundtrack, $9 if anybody is interested. Chad's at 70 on the Queensryche. Operation Mindcrime. I've got Empire coming up next, right after this one. All right, Richard Carpenter, I already featured that. Who is this? Oh, this is Atlantic Star as the band turns. A VG++ copy, that is $9 for Atlantic Star, featuring the Lewis Brothers with special guest Barbara Weathers. I thought that read Barbara Walters, and I'm thinking, oh my God, why Atlantic Star? Why? But Barbara Walters, I guess, is no longer with us, so sorry, Barbara. I didn't mean any disrespect. That is $9 Atlantic Star, first come, first serve out of that crate. And then I've got James Ingram. This is in excellent condition, still in the shrink, and it's $9 only. There you go. See, track list. It's real. I want to come back. Call on me, so fine. Love come down. You make me feel like a natural man. See what he did there. Love one day at a time. I don't have a heart. Someday we'll all be friends. And when was the last time music made you cry? A lot of long song titles on the second side of that, James. Yes.
Gregory is out on Queensryche, and Donna's going to get the Atlantic Star.
All right, Donna's going to grab the Atlantic Star. Thank you, Donna. Gregory is out on the Queensryche. So Chad has that for 70. So I'm going to do a last call on the Operation Mindcrime at 70 for our friend Chad. Yes.
Donna is also going to get the James Ingram.
All right, John's going to grab the James Ingram. Very nice. All right, cool, Donna. Thank you. And I'm going to do also a last call on the Streets of Fire soundtrack. That's $9 if anybody's interested. I got Slaughter coming up still. I got Whitesnake. I got Queensryche, among others. What's that box? Oh, that's an ET box set. That's kind of cool. Melissa Manchester's Greatest Hits. That is $9, and it's in excellent condition. Does it have that song I love by Melissa Manchester? She should hear it. Oh, yeah. You should hear how she talks about you. That's a great song by Melissa Manchester. Kind of the only Melissa Manchester. She looks like a little bit, she like Shania Twain has cultivated her look a little bit there since Melissa Manchester predates Shania Twain, at least with the hat and the makeup in that particular case. All right, James is good. Not James. Sorry, I saw James's name pop up there, and I said that. Chad is going to grab the Operation Mindcrime for 70. Thank you, Chad. Appreciate it. Very nice. Very cool. And now I'm going to pull Empire. So this is $49 as well. This is a 1990 pressing out of Europe, and it is a VG++ copy. We did throw it on the turntable. It sounds great. And yeah, so an American copy from 1990 of this record goes for around 200 to 250 if you were looking for an American copy. Empire, in this particular case, out of Europe, is a little less expensive. So, and we're starting it at a nice friendly price at $49, like the Operation Mindcrime. There is a little bit of tiny creasing on the by the spine, but once again, nothing I'd get worried about. And you're going to have some just general image, maybe not degradation, but just some little wear. And this one is a 2LP though. So there you go. So you get the 2LP, but Jet City Woman, Another Rainy Night Without You, Empire is starting to hit me like a 2-ton heavy thing. Also Silent Lucidity, among others. So there you go. That's a great album. That's $49 if anybody's interested.
Brandon Goldthwait was first on Melissa Manchester.
All right, Brandon. All right. Brandon grabs the Melissa Manchester. Thank you, Brandon. I'm going to put this little record to the side. That record is called Streets of Fire by well, that's the soundtrack, I guess. So what am I saying?
We're in auction for Empire.
All right, Empire looks like we've gone into an auction. So I know Santiago is in, Pete is in, and Chad is in as well at 80, and Rebecca is in as well at 90 now. So there you go. This is the Rocky soundtrack. Nice. Speak of the devil, and he appears. It's $14. It's in excellent condition. Really nice copy of this from back in an OG copy of this bad boy. It's got obviously the theme from Rocky on there, Philadelphia Morning, Going the Distance. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you've seen the movie, you know all about it. I unfortunately have not seen this movie. Apollo Creed's in it, though. Burt Young is in it. Burgess Meredith is in it, and Talia Shriver. So it's a hell of a cast between not Apollo Creed. I'm trying to think of can't remember what's Apollo Creed's real name. I'm drawing a blank. I love him when he was in Arrested Development as Tobias's acting coach, which was fantastic. Why can't I not remember his name? Carl Weathers.
Oh, yes.
Thank you. Oh my God, it finally came to me. So there you go. All right, Chad is at 110 on the Empire. Rebecca's at 113, and Pete is out, and Gregory is out as well. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it. Carl Weathers. Yeah, I got to get a nice stew on. That was the whole kind of the running joke there with Carl Weathers in Rocky. So yeah, Carl Weathers, Burt Young, Sly Stallone, Talia Shriver, Burgess Meredith. So great cast, and hey, dun 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 dun. dun. $14 if anybody's interested.
Chad said he's out on Queensryche.
All right, Chad is out on the Queensryche, so we've still got Rebecca in on the Queensryche at 113, and that is a 2LP European version of VG++. We did throw it on the turntable because I do adore this record. I really love Queensryche, man. I wish they wouldn't have been dysfunctional. They ended up being dysfunctional a little bit. One of the guys went off and became a pilot. By the way, I watched the Netflix movie Carry On. Have either of you two seen that? With Taron Egerton, what's his name? Taron Egerton. He's like a young person that you guys would know, right?
I've not seen that, no.
Okay. And Jason Bateman's in it. Speaking of Arrested Development. Sorry, Billy Joel, a VG++ copy. Once again, we threw it on the turntable because why not? We can't listen to all the records, but certain records, Empire, The Stranger, when you see them, you kind of got to play them. But it played great. This is $14. So there you go. Moving Out's on here, Just the Way You Are, among others. So scenes from an Italian restaurant. Very cool. It is $14 if anybody's interested in that. That's in the first come, first serve crate. Seeing Jeff Tate April 11th singing Operation Mindcrime. Yeah, I know. Is there anything better than that? What happened to Jeff Tate's hair, by the way? I mean, his hair was like flowing back in the day. He had some serious salad going on, and now it's just not there anymore. So 113, Rebecca has Empire and OG pressing out of Europe. It's a VG++ copy. Is the jacket perfect? No, but it's pretty darn good. It presents really well, and yeah. Fantastic. So that is final call on that one for Rebecca at 113. Rocky, I'm going to do a final call on that one. Some of the soundtracks going over like a Led Zeppelin, right? I don't know. What are you going to do? A final call on Led Zeppelin. Then I got Slaughter coming up. And then after that, I got more soundtracks, if you can believe it. This is the Moody Blues, Voices in the Sky, the best of the Moody Blues. This is $9 in excellent condition. This is a really nice looking copy of this. If I knew Moody Blues songs, I would say, yeah, sign me up. But I really don't know a lot of those songs. So if you know those songs, The Voice, Question, Veteran Cosmic Rocker, Isn't Life Strange, Nights in White Satin. Oh, well, I know that one, of course. Ride My Seesaw, Driftwood, Sitting at the Wheel, I'm Just a Singer, and a rock and roll band. Are you really a rock and roll band, Moody Blues? Are you being a little embellishing there a little bit? The Stones are a rock and roll band. The Moody Blues are kind of a chillaxing band. A little maybe yacht rock. Would you call the Moody Blues? The Moody Blues. The Booby Moos. I can't talk. The Moody Blue. I can't. Oh my God. The Moody Blues. I can say Beta Bega Fajita and a Pita though, if anybody wants to know. But I cannot say. What's that? Baby Bunker Bunkers. Little baby bunker bunkers.
Oh, I can't say that one.
Yeah, that's a tough one to say. All right, Rebecca's going to grab the Jeff Tate and the rest of Queensryche, and that is 113. Thank you, Rebecca, and thank you, Chad, and everybody else who was interested in that one. Rocky's going to be put to the side. Thank you, Rocky, for participating. Sly Stallone. No love tonight, but hey, it is what it is. Now, this is Slaughter. This is Stick It To Ya. However, it also includes the free EP Stick It Live. So it's a double whammy there. It's $139. The vinyl is in excellent condition. So this was released in, I think this is this a European press as well? I'm not sure if Jen can confirm, or maybe Casey can confirm if Slaughter Stick It To Ya with Stick It To Ya Live featured in it as well is is a European press or not in our system.
It is.
It is a European press because I don't think the EP was ever released in the US. This was like a promo version for like the band touring over there. So that is $139 and it is in excellent condition. It is Stick It To You, the full length album, and then you get the Stick It Live, the EP. So there you go. That is Slaughter. Obviously the big songs on here, Up All Night, Sleep All Day, Fly to the Angels, Mad About You, Desperately. I also love Burning Bridges. Great record from Slaughter with the EP. That's $139. And
do the price on the Moody Blues and then Cowbell Time.
all right, Moody Blues price is $9. Boom, boom, boom. And yes, there you go. Is that it?
Cowbell for Rebecca.
Oh, cowbell. Cowbell, of course, for Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca. Give me some. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Very nice. Let me try. I just want to see if I can get any kind of other
Sometimes I put
sounds.
a finger here.
Oh,
to
okay.
hold it, it
There you
helps.
go. That's
No,
not much of a cowbell.
you have to hit the other side of the bell, Malcolm.
Oh, do you?
Yep, that's the side. Nope, the other. Yeah. And then if you don't hold the bell.
Oh, if I don't hold it. Oh, because
Yeah.
it stops the vibration.
Exactly. Yes.
I feel like I'm playing Christmas songs. The xylophone. Thank you. Sorry about that, everyone. There you go, Rebecca. Extra special cowbell tonight. So, there you go. All right. And something else from the back. This is the Big Chill soundtrack. Seems like we get a copy of this in every week because I think we do. It's $14 and it is in excellent condition. There you go. Heard it Through the Grapevine, My Girl by the Temptations, The Rascals, Three Dog Night, Joy to the World, Ain't Too Proud to Beg by the Temptations, Aretha Franklin, You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, among others. Yes.
John Franz is going to get the Moody Blues.
All right, John is going to grab the Moody Blues. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. Slaughter is at $139. That is an OG copy out of Europe from 1990, and it also has the Stick It Live EP included. So you're getting the full-length album from Slaughter, and then you're also getting the EP that is in excellent condition, $139. The jacket is in pretty good shape. I mean, it presents well. There's a little bit of wear along the spine, but other than that, it's pretty sexy, if you ask me. All right, what else we got in here? I've got Supertramp, Famous Last Words, $14. A VG, I'm sorry, an excellent copy of the vinyl. Excellent. Do I know any of the songs on here? Probably. There you go. April Wine, The Nature of the Beast, $14 in excellent condition. It's a nice copy of this record. What's the big sign? Oh, Sign of the Gypsy Queen is on here. Oh, and is that? No, that's not. What does that say? I can't read that. Oh, I'm thinking of I Like to Rock. I Like to Rock is not on here, but Sign of the Gypsy Queen is on here. And he's wearing his Montreal Canadiens, Les Canadiens shirt there. Yes.
April Wine is going to go to Todd.
All right. April Wine is going to go to Todd. Thank you, Todd. Appreciate that. Looks like somebody might have been in on Slaughter.
We're in auction. Yep.
All right, cool.
Glenn was first, and then.
All right. Glenn was first on the Slaughter, and then Gregory's jumped in on the Slaughter as well at 150. All right, cool. Thank you, Glenn, and thank you, Gregory. We'll see where that goes. I'm going to do a last call on the Big Chill because it's the Big Chill, baby. $14. It is in excellent condition. A great record. You know, a lot of OG Motown stuff on here, but with a mix of Procol Harum and Three Dog Night. So kind of a little bit all over the place. The Rascals as well. So Molly Hatchet, baby. This is Beating the Odds. This is $14. Always great art on Molly Hatchet Records. That is a VG++ copy on that one. So there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in Molly Hatchet, I guess. Yeah. Sounds about right. Cool. All right. So Gregory is at 150 on the Slaughter, and Glenn was in on that. We'll see if and Glenn. There you go. There's Glenn at 155 on the Slaughter. Big Chill. I'm going to move to the left side, and I am going to find. How about a record that? How about some Bill Withers live? That mixes up the soundtracks. This is $14. This is Bill Withers live at Carnegie Hall. It's a 2-record set. There's some ringware. It's an OG copy of VG++ on the vinyl. And yeah, Ain't No Sunshine on here. Pretty much everything that you'd want from Bill, I would imagine, on this one. Yep. So there you go. Live at Carnegie Hall. That is $14 if anybody is interested in that one. And Jason is interested in that one. So, all right, cool. What else we got in here? Chicago. This is $14. It's a VG++ copy of Chicago 6. I know my Roman numerals a little bit there. So, and Rebecca apparently sang at Carnegie Hall. Very nice. That's cool. Is your maiden name Rebecca Pigeon? Because I love Rebecca Pigeon. Though Rebecca Pigeon's married to the playwright David Mamet, so probably not. But yeah, if you got a voice that even gets close to Rebecca Pigeon, awesome. Very nice. That's cool. So Bill Withers right now at 14 with Jason. Also, Brandon is interested in that one as well. And Gregory is at 160 on the Slaughter. Stick It To You with the EP Stick It To You Live as well on that one. Well, you know, still pretty cool. Very cool, Rebecca. I think I sang in the shower once. That's about my claim to fame. This is ABBA's greatest hits. SOS is on here. Mamma Mia. Fernando. This is $9. It is a VG Plus copy of ABBA. They're making out. Look at that. They're not making out. Things are gone sideways. All right, cool. And then I got Alan Parsons Project. The Turn of a Friendly Card. That is $14 in excellent condition. All right, cool. Glenn is at 165. Oh, a retired opera singer? Wow, that's cool. I can get high, I can get low. So maybe I'll go into opera at some point, but yeah, probably not. There you go. Domingo plus I can't say his name.
Michael Hamby was first for ABBA.
All right, Michael Hamby first on ABBA. Jason was second. I have one copy only, so Michael's going to grab that one. Bill Withers, let's see. Did we get another bid on that? Brandon was interested. I'm going to do a last call for Jason Franz on the Bill Withers live at Carnegie Hall for $14, where Rebecca also sang. Very cool. Let's see what else we got here. Elton John. Is this Caribou? This is $9. It's a VG Plus copy of Caribou by Elton John. The Bee is Back is on this record. I guess that's kind of the big song. Well, actually, Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me is also on this record as well. So there you go. Very nice. All right, cool. Slaughter's at 175 with Glenn, Donkey Kong, as we call him affectionately. And Bill Withers is, hey, Elizabeth, good to meet you.
Do you want to explain the crate since we got some new people in?
We always love making new friends. Sure. So this is our encore crate tonight. This is always first come, first serve. And if you want to bid on anything or claim anything, all you have to do is create an account at rockthistownrecords.com. Very easy to do. Just need your first name, last name, email address, and shipping address. And once you've got that, just let us know and you'll be good to go. And we send out invoices every Friday morning. And this week we're doing the show Monday through Thursday. Next week we're actually taking off for Christmas. So you won't hear from us until the following Monday, which is December 30th. Then we're here December 31st. And then January 2nd, we're taking New Year's Day off as well. Even though the store phone will ring. Are you guys open today? That'll happen on New Year's. And I'm like, maybe we should have been open. But I'm like, no, never mind. All right. So Bill, at the last minute, looks like Jason has, Brandon jumped in. And Jason is at 17 now. And Slaughter's at 195 with Glenn. And Rebecca's popcorn has come out. Are you an Orville Redenbacher popcorn girl? Or are you, what's the modern popcorn that everybody loves? It comes in the bags of like different colors on the.
Is it Smartphonopolis?
No, Jen would know. They have like bags of popcorn that Jen loves. So. Anyways, there you go. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate that. So, oh man. All right, I got to stand up here for a second. I got to take a little swig of water.
Gregory, Gregory's out on Slaughter.
Gregory is out on Slaughter. Thank you so much, Gregory, for your interest on the Slaughter. Super cool record. So I'm going to do a last call for Glenn on that, and we'll get that sold to Glenn, and we'll get to the Whitesnake after the Slaughter. Bring your daughter to the slaughter. I don't know. Did Iron Maiden do that song? I think they did. And I'm going to do a last Skinny Pop. Thank you, Andrew. Very nice. It is Skinny Pop. And Brock also mentioned that as well. So, and Jason's at 20 on the Bill Withers. And then obviously the Slaughter, last call on that. That is a Stick It To You with the EP, Stick It To You Live also included. And Glenn has that for $195. The chat delay is insane tonight. I blame Zuckerberg. The Zuck. I blame you, Zuck. What can I say? All right, what else we got in here? This is the Surfin' Safari by the Beach Boys. That is $9, a VG++ copy. You're getting Surfin' Safari $409 on here. And there you go. A bunch of different stuff. I'll show you the track list there. And that is $9 only for the Beach Boys. Everybody loves the Beach Boys. All right, let's get this to our friend Glenn, also known as D Kong. Glenn is going to grab that for $195. Thank you, Glenn. Appreciate it. Great band. Mark. That is Bloss. Wait, that's Bloss. That's Dana, and that is the late great. I forgot his name, and Jen's gonna kill me.
No, you're fired.
I want to say Steve. No, I want to say Jeff, but I know that's not right. Jen, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't remember. I'm having one of those nights where I just can't remember. Tim. There you go. Tim Kelly. Thank you, Jen. Rest in peace, Tim Kelly, who was actually killed in Arizona here, I think. So that's crazy. All right, Jason is at 23 on the Bill Withers Live. Thank you, Jason. And then let's get to Whitesnake. This is still in the shrink. Oh, damn, this is nice. This is $29 only. Well, that's, wait, really? Okay, still in the shrink with the hype sticker, only $29 with the hype sticker. It's got a Target tag on it as well. In excellent condition, and the jacket looks amazing. The hype sticker obviously says, "Here I go again. Is this love?" Jen, of course, you know Jen's a big fan of the song "Is This Love." That's an inside joke. It's a clean inside joke, but it's an inside joke. And "Still the Night," of course, which is the monster song of monster songs. I know there's a lot of good songs that came out in '87, but for rock songs, yeah, we had Hysteria. Yeah, we had Appetite for Destruction. Yeah, we had Permanent Vacation. But there was no bigger rock song, in my humble opinion, than that beautiful song called Still of the Night, which was a monster. Yes. Oh, yes. Glenn is going to get the, and Casey has come over, Glenn. So Casey is going to get the cowbell going for you. Here we go. Nice. All right, we're having a party, and everyone's invited.
Malcolm.
Yes.
Jason Graves is getting the Beach Boys. Harold is in on Whitesnake, and Brandon is out on Bill.
All right. Harold is in on the Whitesnake at 29. A beautiful copy of this record. This record is not in print. I don't know why, but it's not in print. So you may have to rely on OG copies, and you're not going to find a better copy than that one. In excellent condition. Harold has that for 29 right now, and John Franz has jumped in at 30. And Brandon is out on Bill Withers. And so let's go ahead and get that to Jason Franz for 23. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate that. And then the Surfin' Safari is going to go to Jason Graves. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it. All right, cool. So I got Whitesnake, an OG copy with a Target sticker from back in the day. On the shrink, so you don't have to worry. The hype sticker on the shrink, still in the shrink. The record, the jacket looks beautiful, and yeah, in excellent condition on the vinyl. Such a monster record. Obviously, "Crying in the Rain," "Bad Boys." Side one is just all bangers. "Crying in the Rain," "Bad Boys," "Still the Night," "Here I Go Again," "Give Me All Your Love," "Is This Love," "Children of the Night." And then a couple more songs, but "Still the Night," yeah. I had been playing guitar, and then I stopped playing guitar for a little while. But then when I heard Still of the Night, John Sykes and David Coverdale, I was like, holy good God, I got to start playing guitar again. And then I realized, yeah, I can't compete there. I wasn't putting in the hours that I needed to put in. All right, what else I got in here? Let's go all the way, and let's grab this E.T. This is E.T., narrated by Michael Jackson, produced by Quincy Jones, music by John Williams. This is $14. It's a 1 LP box set. It's a VG++ copy. It includes the poster. It's $14. There's a little wear on the cover with some creases and stuff. But it is, like I said, it's a box set that opens up. So there you go. Opens up like that. And if I'm very careful, I can get the rest of this out.
The poster is really cool. It's really funny.
All right, cool. The poster is apparently really cool. Oh, there's the booklet. Oh, that's nice. There's the record. And are you going to unfurl the poster for us?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Thank you, Amanda. Here it comes. Here comes the E.T. poster.
It's E.T. and Michael.
It's E.T. and Michael. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And then the booklet here, where I guess Michael kind of reads along from the. There you go. That's a picture of the poster as well. So let's see. How does this start? So side 1, side 2. Harvey, is that you, boy? Mom, there's someone out there. It's in the tool shed. It threw a ball at me. Quiet. Don't nobody go out there. So there you go. E.T. Thank you, Amanda. So that is $14. Yes, 14. And Randy is interested in that, I think. I think Randy was the first one. Interested in that one. So, yeah, cool. And then Whitesnake, Tito is at, Harold is at 50 on the Whitesnake. Tito's also interested. John Franz was also interested in that one as well. And Michael Hanby was in there at some point as well. So, but yeah, once again, a beautiful, beautiful copy, still in the shrink with the hype sticker. Excellent copy on the vinyl. And that is at Tito's out on the Whitesnake. And right now, that is with Harold at 50 on that one. So a really nice copy of that one. So there you go. Cool. And then E.T. Randy has that for 14 at the moment with the poster and everything. So cool. All right, what else I got in here? I got more Beach Boys. Dance, Dance, Dance. Do You Want to Dance is on here. I don't know any of these Beach Boys songs. This must have been, I don't know when this was. It looks a little psychedelic there. This is $9. And it's Dance, Dance, Dance by the Beach Boys. Got another one in here. That is Johnny Cash, Songs for Our Soul. And that is $9 as well on Columbia. And do I know any of the songs on here? Clementine, I Want to Go Home. There you go. Young Johnny right there. Very nice. All right. Michael's out on the Whitesnake as well, which leaves us with, I guess John is out as well. So that leaves us with Harold at 50 on the Whitesnake. So I'll do a last call on the Whitesnake for Harold at 50. It's again a beautiful copy of that record. And yeah, John Sykes did an amazing job recording that record. And then after the record was done, David Coverdale fired him. Real nice there, David. Real nice. And then final call on the ET for Randy Clark at 14 on that bad boy. What else we got in here? This is a VG copy, but it is The House at Pooh Corner. We are now 6, and it is $9 only. So there you go. It's a VG copy, but still, the jacket is in really, really nice condition for it being an OG. And it is The House at Pooh Corner, and everybody loves Pooh. I see Eeyore, and I guess that's Rabbit, and I don't know who that is. And I'm guessing that's William Kensington. What's the little boy's name in Winnie the Pooh? Christopher Robin. Thank you, not William Kensington. And who's that? Piglet? I guess that's Piglet. I don't see Tigger here, so he must have had the day off. So, but you get everybody else, Donkey and Eeyore and or Eeyore, as I guess, donkey. And then Pooh, of course, because everybody loves Pooh. Not that way. All right. Nobody likes that. Randy Clark is going to grab the ET. Thank you. William Kensington. I think it was the third in line to the throne of England back in 6, well before Queen Elizabeth took power. And then Harold is going to grab the Whitesnake. Thank you, Harold. There you go. Loves Pooh on the bingo card, right? Exactly. Nobody had that on the bingo card tonight. All right, one from the front, one from the back. This is, well, the best of the Beach Boys, ironically. $14. Surfing USA, Surfer Girl in My Room, Little Deuce Coupe, fun, fun, fun. This is all the good stuff. Kiss Me Baby, Louie Louie. That is in excellent condition, and it is $14 if you're interested in that one. If you're still interested in it, it was fine. It was fine. I protected it. It was very nice. This is more Dirty Dancing. This is $14, a VG++ copy. Patrick Swayze, Jennifer Grey. I think we had this before. I'm having deja vu. I don't know if it's sold before. It must have, because this is, I think, a different copy. Anyways. So best of more Dirty Dancing, that's $14. With everybody from Otis Redding on the track list, to the Drifters, to the Safaris, to Solomon Burke, to the Shirelles. So there you go. All right, cool. This is the Babies. Jonathan Cain of Journey, John Waite of John Waite fame. That is a VG Plus copy. It is $9. There's the jacket, been through a little bit, so it's hardly pristine. Back on My Feet Again is on here. So that's the song everybody wants on it. And I think there's another hit on here, but I can't read the track list. I could have swore probably about a couple months ago I had Amanda read the track list to me because I couldn't see it. Sure. Go for it.
Also, do we have a MDD?
More Dirty Dancing.
Yep,
Jason's interested in the More Dirty Dancing. Thank you, Jason.
So the track list on this one, side 1, Back on My Feet Again, True Love, True Confession, Midnight Rendezvous.
That's a good song. There you go.
Union Jack, In Your Eyes, Anytime, Jesus, Are You There? Turn Around in Tokyo, Love Is Just a Mystery.
So Midnight Rendezvous and Back on My Feet Again, the two big songs from the Babies on that record. That's $9 if you're interested in that one. I'm going to do a last call on the Best of the Beach Boys at 14, if anybody wants that one. And then I'm going to do a last call for Jason on More Dirty Dancing at 14 as well. So there you go. And Richard is going to grab the Babies. All right, Richard, thank you. Randy, you were second. I do not have another copy at the moment. Hopefully we'll see one come through sooner than later. All right, Bobby Womack, Facts of Life. This is $9. It is in excellent condition. Who was your favorite character on Facts of Life? Was it Joe? Was it Blair? Well, hello, Blair. Was it Natalie? Was it Tootie? Was it Mrs. Garrett? Was it George Clooney when he was on that show for a while? Or was it the woman that replaced Mrs. Garrett? No, wait, that was the woman that replaced Mrs. Garrett on Different Strokes. Anyway, so I digress.
Let's go to Jason.
Jason's going to grab the Bobby Womack. Thank you, Jason. I'm going to put the Beach Boys to the side. That's 14. Greatest hits if anybody's interested. And Jason is going to grab the More Dirty Dancing. Donna was second on the Bobby Womack. Yes, that's a legitimate question, Richard. You know you watched Facts of Life. Admit it. That NBC lineup back in the day with Different Strokes and Facts of Life and in the 80s, I'm trying to remember. What was Silver Spoons was probably on right around that time. Joe all the way. There you go. Us guys love Blair because Blair, was Blair. And but yeah, all the characters were great on that show. From Tootie to Natalie to Mrs. Garrett, Joe, and Blair, among others. All right, cool. What else we got in here from the back? So now let's find something cherry here. Let's find, how about this bad boy? This is, well, let's see. This is Santana with Santana's Greatest Hits. This is in excellent condition. The vinyl's in excellent condition. The jacket's got a little wear. It's not perfect by any means, but it still looks pretty good. Santana's Greatest Hits. So you get Evil Ways, Jingo, Hope You're Feeling Better, Samba Pati, Persuasion, Black Magic Woman, Oi Como Ve, Everything's Coming Our Way, Si Acabo, if I said that right, and Everybody's Everything. So that is Santana, $14 if anybody's interested in that one. Let's pull something from the back. This is James Brown live at the Apollo. 2 James Brown records tonight. Very nice. One from Rocky and one live at the Apollo, Volume 2. 2 big albums in one. Contains the long version of There Was a Time. It's a VG++ copy, and it is $14. Got some wear overall on the jacket, but not too bad. And yeah, so what's on here? Cold Sweat. There Was a Time. That's Life. I Feel All Right. Think. It's a man's world. Kansas City. I Want to Be Around. I Got You. I Feel Good. Nice. Prisoner of Love. Bring It Up. Try Me. Let Me Introduce. Let Yourself Go, rather. It may be the last time. And Please, Please, Please by the great James Brown. That is $14 if anybody's interested. All right, George is interested in James Brown, so he has that for $14. And George is going with Aaron Gray from Silver Spoons. All right. Very nice. And Pete's also interested in the James Brown, that one. Cool. Joe was the queen. Yep, exactly. I'm going to do a last call on the Santana at 14. Greatest hits. Early greatest hits, but still greatest hits. You're getting Black Magic Woman and Oi Como Ve. That is $14 on that one. What else we got in here? I got Blues Theme. If any album, maybe not. I'm thinking I'm just gonna say Denise. This might be a Denise record, but I'm not sure, Denise, if this is Dave Allen and the Arrows. An excellent copy, a 1967 mono pressing with a stereo jacket. Go figure that one out, huh? The mono pressing, but the jacket says it's stereo. So maybe somebody on the sleeve in the jacket with another one. So there you go. That is what, $9 only if you're interested in that, Denise, or anybody else. Pete's cool. Pete's at 18 on the James Brown. I'm going to put Santana to the side. Thank you, Carlos and Greg Rowley, perhaps Neil Schoen for participating tonight. But no shirt, no shoes, no dice. Denise does want it. See? Do I know Denise or what? Very nice. I got another one for you, Denise, but I got to show you a Steve Miller Band first. This probably is not your wheelhouse, but maybe in somebody's wheelhouse. This is Living in the 20th Century. It's in excellent condition. Comes from the So Choice crate. It is $9. What do I got here? I got, Living in the 20th Century's on here. I don't know any of the other tracks on this one. So a little early Steve Miller Band, but it's in really nice condition. So if you want to complete the Steve Miller discography, there you go, $9. All right, Denise, is this one up your alley? Maybe not. Maybe. It's a mono pressing. It's a 61 jazz record. It's a VG copy. You Can't Sit Down, Part 2 by Phil Upchurch. $9. Upchurch. I remember a wide receiver with the Denver Broncos in the late 70s or the early 80s, Rick Upchurch. Really good wide receiver. I think he might have played football at the University of Minnesota, now that I remember. So anyways, this jacket's in sketch condition. A lot of wear on it, and it's a VG copy, but it is a mono pressing, and it's $9 if you're interested in that one.
Is in on Steve Miller.
All right, Randy is in on Steve Miller, so Denise says Steve Miller's not allowed in her house. That's good. Steve Miller at $9. We'll do a last call you on that for you, Randy, on that one.
Donna wants the fill.
And Donna's going to grab the fill. All right, cool, Donna. Thank you. Donna grabs the fill. And James Brown. Denise was running what the label is on that, but Donna's already got it, so boom. James Brown, let's see. Pete was at 18, and George was out, so I'm going to do a last call on the James Brown for Pete at 18. Thank you, Pete, one of our local favorites here. And then I have is this CDs? Who stuck this in here? Yeah, it is CDs. 4 compact discs. Interesting. Oh, this actually looks kind of nice. Oh, that is really nice. So it's Forever Diana. It's Diana Ross's, I guess, musical memories. It's really nice. Look at that. That's cool. The way they've packaged this. We don't normally have CDs, but oh, there's a big booklet in here too. Wow, that's cool.
And it's very detailed, the book.
Yeah. Anyways, so if you're into CDs and you're into Donna Summer, well then there you go. Let's see what's on the.
Diana Ross.
Oh yeah, Donna Summer, Diana Ross. I'm sorry, Diana. See, I like I like Donna Summer because she always had that song. She works hard for the money, which always reminded me of my mom. And then I love Diana Ross because she did that album with Nile Rodgers, with like Upside Down and stuff. So she did a lot of other stuff as well. So.
It's gonna go to Denise.
Or Donna. my
Oh,
bad.
Donna's gonna grab that. Okay, cool. Thank you, Donna. And sorry, Donna. I forgot to mention it's $3,000. No, I'm just kidding. Just messing with you. It's $15. So let me know if you're still interested. It's $15 on the Diana Ross CD box set. And Randy is gonna grab the Steve Miller Band. Thank you, Randy. Very nice. And let's see. James Brown's gonna go to our friend Pete. Very nice. All right, cool. Thank you, Pete, on that one. All right, how are we doing on time? We're doing okay. Let me pull a couple more records out of here, and then we'll keep going. This is Suddenly by Billy Ocean. This is still in the shrink. This is $9 in excellent condition. And it is, let's see, Caribbean Queen is on here, or is it Caribbean Queen? Let's see. Also on here is Loverboy, Gonna Be Your Boom Boom Lover. And then Suddenly is also on here as well. So $9. $9? Well, that's nice. I love Billy Ocean. That is in excellent condition. And then I have Bon Jovi. That is $14, a VG++ copy. The jacket is kind of beat up a little bit. There's a little bit of an issue there. There looks like there might be a little water staining, just very much at the bottom, but very limited, but a little water staining. Anyways, only $14. That is got In and Out of Love on it, Only Lonely, Silent Night, Tokyo Road, among others. That's $14 for the great Bon Jovi. If you ask me, they are a fantastical man, fantastical.
James is interested in the Billy Ocean.
All right, James is interested in the Billy Ocean. And Pete feels good. Very nice. That is he has that for $9. James does for $9. Let me recap the Encore crate tonight. That was the House at Pooh Corner, $9. Johnny Cash for $9. Beach Boys for $9. Elton John for $9. Alan Parsons, Turn of a Friendly Card with what's on this record? Games People Play. That's a great song. And Time is on here as well. All right, so that is 14. Chicago 6 is 14. Molly Hatchet was 14. Supertramp was 14. Billy Joel was 14. Richard Carpenter's the Carpenter's Piano Songbook with him, I guess, playing on piano the songs of the Carpenters. That was $9. And then don't forget about the wonderful Hannah Georges. That is $14. And that is number 82 of 300. That is a Vinyl Me Please issue. And they do a lot of cool stuff as well. So there you go. All right. I'm going to do a final call on the Billy Ocean for our friend James. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. Maybe I did that already. I'm having deja vu. I guess I didn't. And then Bon Jovi is 14 if anybody's interested in 7,800 degrees Fahrenheit. Once again, coming up tomorrow night, we've got Linkin Park with the Record Store Day release of One Light Live. I've got Here in the Real World by the fantastic Alan Jackson, among many others as well. So there you go. All right, let's pull something else. I'm going to put Bon Jovi to the side. That's $14 if anybody is interested. I've got, Casey and the Sunshine Band. That's cool. That is $14. It is still sealed. And it's Casey and the Sunshine Band's greatest hits. What's on here? Let's see. Get Down Tonight, Boogie Shoes. That's the way. I like it. Shake Your Booty, also on here. I'm Your Boogie Man. A lot of boogie going on. You ever use the word boogie to refer to music?
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes.
That is $14 if anybody's interested in the little boogie boogie.
Chad is gonna get the Winnie the Pooh.
All right, Chad is going to grab the Winnie the Pooh. Cool, thank you, Chad. And Marty is going to grab the Billy Joel and the Chicago. All right, let me pull those for you, Marty. And I'll get to La Bamba soundtrack. Let's see here. Chicago and Billy Joel goes to our friend Marty. Hey, how you doing, Marty? And Richard's in on Casey and the Sunshine Band. So Richard has that for 14 now. Jason's also interested in that one. And then the Billy Ocean's going to go to our friend James. Cool, James. How you doing? Thank you, sir. Great record from Billy. Produced in the Bahamas, if memory serves. Because I think Billy hails from the Bahamas. I think. Maybe not. What else we got here? I got the La Bamba soundtrack with songs by Los Lobos, Bo Diddley, Brian Setzer, and Marshall Crenshaw. That is $19 in excellent condition on the vinyl. And there is a little bit of ring wear, and the cover isn't perfect by any means. And there's a saw cut I see. Kind of a substantial saw cut, but a saw cut nevertheless. That is $19. So you get La Bamba, of course, by Los Lobos. On here, a bunch of Los Lobos songs, actually. There's a song called Donna by Los Lobos. All right. Who else is on here? As mentioned, Brian Crenshaw, Brian Setzer doing Summertime Blues. Who Do You Love? Bo Diddley. Very nice. And then more Los Lobos. So it's kind of a Los Lobos record. $19, excellent condition if anybody's interested in that. Casey is at 20 with Sig. Sig's jumped in. Hey, Sig, how you doing? Good to see you tonight. And then Bon Jovi, John Franz is going to grab the Bon Jovi. There you go. Very nice, John. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. What else we got here? I've got the Molly Hatchet we had was not. It's not Flirting with Disaster. It's Molly Hatchet Beating the Odds, and it's 14. I've got the Dirty Dancing soundtrack. That is $19 in excellent condition. With I've Had the Time of My Life. She's Like the Wind on there. Hungry Eyes by Eric Carmen. In the Still of the Night by the Five Satins as well. Good stuff there. $19 for the Dirty Dancing soundtrack. All right, cool. KC. Richard is out on KC. Jason is out on KC. Mind Crime and Pooh. Well, you know it's super sexy there, Chad. You know you love it. That's how cool you are.
Randy Clark is going to see the Molly Hatchet.
All right, Randy's going to grab the Molly Hatchet. Thank you, Randy. And then I'm going to do a last call for Sig on the Casey and the Sunshine Band at 20. Los Lobos is at 19 in excellent condition. The jacket has some issues, just small issues, and there's a saw cut there. Rebecca's in on Dirty Dancing at 19. So there you go. All right, cool. And so Sig is going to grab the KC and the Sunshine Band Greatest Hits. Thank you, Sig. Oh, it's still sealed too. I'll be damned. I don't know if I said that. So awesome. And yeah. And then I'm going to do a last call for Rebecca on the Dirty Dancing soundtrack. That is $19 if anyone is interested. A couple more soundtracks to go. Let's see. What do we got? You Only Live Twice. Composed by John Barry, sung by Nancy Sinatra. This is James Bond. James Bond. A VG++ copy. And You Only Live Twice. Let's see. Anybody else on here? Let's see. Not really. It's just all, and then the score kind of, or the soundtrack, so to speak. By John Barry, I guess. So that is $14 if anybody's interested.
Santiago's in on La Bamba.
All right, Santiago is in on La Bamba, so he has that for 19, and Rebecca's in on You Only Live Do. So we'll do a final call on both those to keep things moving along. And Dirty Dancing is going to go to Rebecca for 19. Thank you, Rebecca. Appreciate it. And how about another soundtrack? One more. And we'll save the best for last, potentially. This is the Blues Brothers. This is $14. It's a VG++, as they're on a mission from God. Speaking of Chicago, is there any updates on my Vikings and your Bears, Rebecca? Any updates? Are the Bears up 21-0? As I'm predicting a Vikings loss here, but You never know. And Denise is interested in the Blues Brothers. So very cool. Thank you, Denise. Denise has that for 14 right now. Because Denise is on a mission from God. All right. Santiago is going to grab the La Bamba soundtrack. Very nice, Santiago. Appreciate it. And Rebecca is going to grab the You Only Live Twice soundtrack from James Bond, John Barry, and Nancy Sinatra. So thank you, Santiago, and thank you, Rebecca. Last So Choice record of the night is the Pointer Sisters. I love this record. It is Breakout. It is a VG++ copy. What's on here, you ask? Well, Jump for My Love, Automatic, I'm So Excited, Neutron Dance from Beverly Hills Cop soundtrack. So great record from the Pointer Sisters. That is $9 if you're interested. Blues Brothers, I'm going to do a last call on that for our friend. That is Denise. And George is also interested in the Blues Brothers as well. And Robbie is interested in TG. Is that TG Shepherd? Just kidding. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Adam and Rebecca say 10-0 Vikings. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. The Bears' offense has come to play, huh? Very nice. That's okay, Robbie. I understand. Ooh, I'm having a little water here. Sorry. All right. Cool. So let's get the Blues Brothers to Denise. Well, wait, I guess George was still interested. So I'll give George just a little bit of an opportunity. If not, we'll get that to Denise. And the Pointer Sisters is $9 if you're interested. That's a VG++ copy. What do we still have that maybe you missed and you joined us late? We still have Streets of Fire for $9, the soundtrack. We have the Rocky soundtrack for $14 in excellent condition. We have the Big Chill soundtrack for $14 in excellent condition. Best of the Beach Boys, $14 in excellent condition. Santana, Greatest Hits, $14 in excellent condition. Excellent. We've also got The Wizard of Oz by Disney, keep in mind, $14 in excellent condition. We got the Taylor Swift, $34 on red vinyl. That is Taylor's version of Red. 4 LP on that bad boy. Staying Alive soundtrack, $9. You can couple it with the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack, 2 LP for $19, VG++. And we still have the Bodyguard soundtrack for $49. That is Whitney Houston on red vinyl. Very nice. So that's kind of what remains there. I'm going to check in on the Blues Brothers. I'm going to check in on the Pointer Sisters. You say George was out? Okay, cool. There is another Mind Crime on the wall. Good Eyes. It is a new reissue of Mind Crime. It is something. It is. If you want a price on that, Richard, I can let you know. But we do have Mind Crime. Yes.
Can you let Rebecca know that it is $49? The Def Leppard.
Yeah, the Def Leppard is $49. It's the 12-inch single with Sugar, a double A side of Sugar and Rocket, and then the Lunar mix, the extended version of Rocket, which is really good, and then the Stumpus Maximus and the Good Old Boys doing, what is that song? I was going to say That's Life by Sinatra. That's not it. I can't remember the name of the song. Oh, well. All right. You say George was out on the Blues Brothers? Okay. So Denise is going to grab the Blues Brothers. Thank you, Denise, for 14. Very cool. And the Pointer Sisters is available for $9 if anybody is interested. And Rebecca says, give it to me. Give it to me good. You like Trickster, Rebecca? Give it to me good. Me, I'm just a young man. Ain't got much to say. Butter, 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 butter.
She's saying give it to me because she wants the Def.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
I figured that. I'm a little slow, but I'm not that slow. All right. Thank you, Rebecca. The Pour Some Sugar on Me 12-inch. Oh, there it is. Release me. Please release me. Let me go. Because I loved you for so long. Yeah, you know that. And then look at those handsome fellas. Any of those guys dateable? Wow. She's kind of turning her nose up at
Possibly.
at Sav and Steve and Joe and Phil.
Why are they all making weird faces?
I don't know, because they're rock stars. They're just going on stage. It looks like that's quite the outfit by Rick Allen there. They look like they're about to go on stage because their hair's all primped. And Sav's wearing the welcome to Taco Bell. Can I take your order? So Jen and I were thinking about getting Taco Bell tonight, Casey. I heard that you're a fan. She says, I love Taco Bell. I know, I've heard. Sandy loves pizza for free lunch Saturday here in the store. And Casey loves Taco Bell. What does Amanda love for free lunch Saturday?
I don't know.
You kind of like a lot of stuff, right? What's the one place, the burrito place or whatever you went to? That
I
was
like Los Favoritos.
Los Favoritos. Okay, cool. All right, so there you go. All right, Saturday Stay in Streets. Are you asking for all three of those, Jeffrey? If you are, you've scored the soundtrack as the three soundtracks of love. So, rock stars do not help their status. Oh, there you go, Katie. I like that. Very nice. All right, so I'm going to pull because it sounds like that Jeffrey wants, and let me know if you want a price on the Operation Mindcrime 2 LP reissue of Operation Mindcrime. Jeffrey, hey Jeffrey, good to see you joining us. I think Jeffrey's interested in the Streets of Fire, which is $9 in excellent condition. Staying Alive, all right, for $9 in VG++ condition, and Saturday Night Fever for $19 of VG++ on that one. If I'm wrong, Jeffrey.
You said yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So those three go to our friend Jeffrey. Appreciate it, Jeffrey. There you go. I have never snitted. I don't even know what that means. Do I dare ask? I haven't had pizza in ages, Denise. What? What's wrong with you, Denise? What is snitted? Old fart here. Exactly. I don't know what that is either. Now I'm curious because they are in English. Joe Forever, Rebecca says. All right. Jen would love you for that comment. She's a big Joe Elliott fan. Joe Elliott of Def Leppard fame. All right. There we go. It's 2 minutes past the top of the hour. I think we're going to jump out of here. Taylor and Taco Bell, thank you so much for your help tonight. And thank you for hanging out with us and being interested in some really cool records. I think the only, we still got some cool stuff here. But, the Whitney, I think, is probably the queen of all of the cool stuff that we have left. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and say it. And then in case you joined us a little late, you want to check out our new vinyl. Let me pull that over here. We had Bruno Mars. If you need a price on anything, let me know. Bruno Mars, Eminem Show by Eminem. Fruitcake, Sabrina Carpenter. The best of Stevie Ray Vaughan, the essential Stevie Ray Vaughan. Bruno Magic with 24 Karat Magic. That is Bruno Magic, did I say? Bruno Mars. Fugees, that is the score. Soundgarden, Guns N' Roses Greatest Hits. Dio, that is the Joe Barresi remix of the fantastic Holy Diver record. Audio Slave, Def Leppard on Yellow Flame, Blue and Yellow, Blue Flame, Blue and Yellow Flame. Well, I guess it's just blue and yellow vinyl, but blue and yellow makes flame. Anyways, that is $56.99. That is a 2 LP. It has the rough remixes and the outtake from Pyromania that was not included. It was included on a special edition, and then the Violet Femmes, and then finally Led Zeppelin 1 from our friends in Led Zeppelin. So there you go. Thank you very much. Rock This Town Records, you can have it. All right, cool. Thank you. I don't know what you're talking about, Katie.
It being Joe.
Oh, that being Joe? Okay. She don't like Joe either. What are you, more of a Michael Stipe kind of guy, Katie? What's going on? Wow, I went to Michael Stipe. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. I appreciate it. Night all, visions of my Grail in my head. See you tomorrow. That's cool. Thank you. Yeah, the Lincoln Park One Light Live from Record Store Day, and then Alan Jackson here in the real world. And I got a bunch of other stuff pulled, and we got a lot of other cool stuff coming up tomorrow night. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Jen, back at Command HQ. Casey and Amanda, thank you. And we're going to jump out of here. Have a great night. Take care.